sword fight, fight, fight. Monkey sword fight, fight, fight. Monkey sword fight, fight, fight. Monkey sword fight, fight, fight.
No, not in that way.
But still,
It's a different story. But
For
yeah,
those
yeah.
listening, Sam just made the yes sign.
Yes.
Right, we'll jump in. We'll jump on in.
Are we diving in?
We'll dive in. Do you want to do more preamble?
No, go
That's
ahead.
all your topics, I noticed. I actually put some stuff in the notes
We could
this
still.
week.
I know, but we're on a short week this week, so
So
we're
we're just doing your stuff.
we can do your stuff. Well, let's just not do all of it. Whatever we do, don't do all of it.
I'm excited for the Yodel story.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
This is what maybe we should say that for the Patreon because that's like a Mike life question. No, it's not. We're not.
some added content.
We'll give that to for the people.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Perth's Premier Podcast, Monkey Sword Fight, with me, your host Jordan Patrick, and my co-host, Podcast Daddy, Mr. Michael Dots.
We should start doing like nicknames because our podcast that I like, which I'm going to touch on later, the Jesus Samero podcast, Bodega Boys, they call themselves.
Yeah, you've talked to me before.
Oh yeah, and they list off all their nicknames in the beginning. So it's Podcast Daddy. What's the other one? What's the other one?
Podcast Daddy. I don't know.
Oh man, I had a couple. I was listing them off in the car. But anyway, we're with Dots.
You just tell them that Connie, just sitting in the car, Podcast Daddy, they call me Podcast Daddy. You should too.
Word with Dots. To succeed in life, you need to take chances. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Did you make that one up yourself?
Of course not. None of these have come from my brain.
You made one yourself.
One, yeah, because I was drunk.
I've got some like early feedback. So like when I was away last week,
Okay.
I put the Stevie Mac episode on in the car when me and Chuff were just driving, and I actually got to hear the actual gasp. Because she was there with words with Dots, and the mic said, "No, I looked across and said, oh." Also got your old dad Andy Mac on the ones and twos.
What's happening, Mike? That was a poor words with Dots
Oh, okay. I got a backup. Can I go with the
this
backup?
week. That one was just basically, if at first you don't succeed, try again.
How dare you?
That's
How dare you?
Pick yourself up, dust yourself down, get on with
That's
it. get
every
out.
basic bitch's Instagram profile bio.
Wow. Okay.
Some live feedback for you on the spot.
I accept your challenge. I'll step my
They've
game
been
up.
good recently. That was just
Well, see,
disappointed
I
me.
enjoyed last week's one. I can't remember what it was, but I did enjoy it.
Me neither. Once they
thought-
pass me, they pass me.
I
That's
thought
it.
the sigh was unwarranted from Chuff. Let's got a very special guest this week. We are joined by Samuel Matthias,
Hello.
barber, vegan, tattooist.
Barber, vegan, tattooist.
I'm just Pinterest.
In that order.
Yeah, I'm just Pinterest in person.
Human Pinterest.
Yeah.
Nice. No, Sam's been one of the people who want to go on for a while, so I finally actually messaged him because I'm shite. And he was more than happy to come on, so we'll get talking to you about all your goings on. We do have some housekeeping to take care of.
We do.
This week's show is sponsored by Stevie Mac's Skate School.
Yeah.
Try something new for your kids. All ages and abilities are welcome. Stevie Mac's Skate School on Facebook. Nicest guy in Perth.
He is.
Straight up. No denying that.
Yep.
And number one fan. So he might be coming to my show on Sunday, and my mum's coming as well. So I'm really hoping to get a picture of Stevie Mac and my mum, like the show's two biggest fans, like a meeting of the minds.
I thought I was Mama Pat's favourite, but
Oh.
I'm slightly worried now. She's about to meet Stevie Mac. I'm about to get bumped down to number 2.
Competition.
You
Still
know-
in front of Jordan. Right. I'm joking, but
Safely in front of
Our
her.
favourite child, for fuck's sake.
I think you guys should fight to the death with skateboards over Mama Pat's love.
The best
Stevie
thing
will
I
win.
ever seen today, though. So Rachel, hi Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
I didn't even have to prompt them.
Oh,
He's
that's
a
good.
pro. So I give Rachel a lift to work today because Rachel's car's broke down. So usually when I drop off the car, I'll pop in and say hi to my mum. So I popped in, walked in the kitchen. Rachel popped her head in. My mum just went, "Hi, Rachel," and then the biggest smile went across her face.
Ah.
'Cause she got to
Stuff
say
from
to
our
her
show
person.
is making it out
I know,
there.
yeah. We're going viral in real life. What is that? Like just word of mouth?
Uh,
I don't know.
I don't want to be viral in real life. No.
I've
Too
got
much
some.
attention.
I don't want to go. I've got some feedback on last week's show.
Okay.
Stevie Mac's looking to steal my job. That guy was fucking smooth.
He was smooth.
Very good.
He
and
is,
like, so you can't say a bad word about Stevie Mac, but he fucking nailed it last week.
Yeah, he was good. He even did some magic for us. Did we actually get that on the mics? I don't think we did.
He
Not
talked
on the
about it,
mic,
but
no.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was on the Patreon.
Oh, it may have been on the Patreon.
Because I remember hearing it and just thinking, fuck, I wish I could see what's going on.
But you suckers wouldn't have heard it if you haven't chipped in.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the Patreon,
Who are our Patreons?
Our patrons, I mean?
Our patrons. We're not calling you Patreons,
No, they're patrons.
but it's a Patreon.
I never understood why it was called that either. There must be a reason. We'll find out.
Maybe it's the verb.
Is the app not working again, Mike?
It's not even the app. I went to the website, but I'll try and go to the app now.
This
This happens
every,
all the time.
every
No,
week, and we still haven't.
we
figured out
had
how to make
we
it
had
work.
2 good weeks, but no, it's not letting me get to it. Fucking hell. Talk amongst yourselves.
Anyway, other feedback I had
Yeah.
was the female Bond. Now, I was against it until I thought about one specific actress,
Who's this?
Tessmae Thompson. She was
Terrible with names.
she was Valkyrie in Thor and the Avengers, and what else? Andy Mack, when I ken who she is.
No, not a clue.
And she's also in the new Men in Black film that's coming out. And she's a openly outed bisexual. And I just thought, you know what, that'd be fucking pure Bond if she shagged men and women. Do you know what I mean? That'd be like ultimate personizer
Personizer.
as opposed to womanizer, because
Oh
she'd be
my
just
God.
nailing everything. So
Personizer.
if it was Tessmae Thompson, I'm on board
Ah.
because she's deadly too.
Please put a picture of her on the Facebook page. I,
will
don't know
do,
who she
yeah.
is.
I'll make a note of it.
She was in Thor, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
the drunken
Was
wifey.
yeah.
Let me just make a note of that.
I got the Patreon list up, found it.
Hit it.
We'll start from reverse this week. Let's go edgy. Like, why don't we get crazy? Let's get fucking wild.
I've gone for 1 week and
can't
just chaos reigns, man.
No, we can't get the app to work, but fuck it. We're just going to do it in reverse. Let's go all out.
We got Stosh, Stephen Tosh, Roddy Bader, Ralphie Roggs. We got a fucking fly flying around
It's
here
like the
too.
episode of Breaking Bad.
Rachel, hi Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
All right, Joe.
Hi, Rachel.
We're going for round 2. Nate Black, Ian Shepard, Fraser Reevy, David Forrett, Craig McCaffrey, Chopstick 69. Love that, Chopsticks. Callum McLaughlin, Andy Henderson, and Ali Cook.
Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. We will be doing our additional content, so if you haven't subbed up for the low price of $5,
Yeah.
you get like an hour, almost 2 hours per month of built-in content.
We
You can donate up to $5 a month, but if you can only afford a couple of quid, that's all right as well.
Oh,
Yes.
Mike
You-
just nailed that fly.
Really?
Aye.
yeah.
He just dropped it.
beast.
I'm smacking flies here. Anything you guys
Big
can
nipper.
afford.
That big
Oh, I'm
nipper.
nipping. Actually, the yodel story is a nip job, actually. So
nip
we'll get to
job.
that. Yeah.
Just for, again, anyone, if this is your first episode listening, Mike's personality has developed over the 2 years we've been doing this show from a
Thanks to Andy.
from a shy, retiring, non-confrontational type to the angriest black man you ever did see.
Andy's my life coach. So he's getting me right. He's getting me nipping things in the bud. So are you a nipper?
Making
Sam?
enemies as well at the same time. Or just,
You
just
are a
nipping
nipper.
I would
things.
say so.
Just
I
nipping.
mean,
Into the mic. Oh, sorry.
I need a definition.
Nip, just like before a problem develops, you make sure that it doesn't develop.
You nip it in the bud.
Yes.
Oh, I don't even think about consequences.
No.
No, I just go for it.
I hate
I
first
go-
kind of guy. I like your
yeah,
style.
I'm like,
bro.
oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. But I
Oh shit.
But yeah, we will get into the Patreon
Yes.
a little bit later on. I feel like I had more feedback, but I think I was really just full of anxiety that I was going to come back and you all were going to tell me that Stevie Mack was the new host because
He is, but he's just not available tonight.
Ah,
We're
okay,
gonna let
that's
you know
good.
next week before it.
I don't know. Anyone else got any feedback? Anything they heard from peeps?
No feedback.
Some good encouragement. Is the poll finished on the Bond thing? It looked like it was a resounding no for a female Bond last time I checked it.
Yeah, so we put a poll up on last week about whether a female Bond would be good or not.
The lads like, just
Shit,
like,
shit.
we've all been
That
there.
ever happened to you? What was that? What was that face?
There was that phase where it was the video where it was
Yeah,
like,
why?
I can't believe he said that, and then it was the woman getting absolutely rattled.
Why do people do that? Like, it's guys just being shitty to other guys. That's
But it's got to the point it was so overused that, like, if I hear it now, I know that exact noise. I know they're not watching porn.
Yeah.
I know they've been absolutely done
It's
by
the
that
reaction,
video.
and everyone's just going, oh, for fuck, not again.
Okay, that pattern's done.
Just look at the comments.
no, but that's the thing. You look at the comments, and sometimes it doesn't always say that. It's just people tagging other people in it. It's like, you scumbags.
I've got a mate of mine who's like, his whole shtick is to send those photos on WhatsApp. So you know when you get a photo on WhatsApp and it's only part of the photo,
And you
so
open
when
it up, it's a
opened
huge
it and
black
it's-
dick or
yeah,
something.
like,
Yeah.
he sends them all the time to the point where I'm just like,
Sorry about that, guys.
He'll send me a photo and I was like, not fucking opening that anymore. He's like, how no? I goes, tell I bet you it's an arsehole or a massive cock on the other end of this phone. And he's like, Aye, fair enough.
Predictable.
Back to the James Bond story. So it was a resounding 80% no. 71 votes, 80% of those votes were no.
Reasons?
No, only Blair McGregor said he should be recast as a Doug. That was it. That's the only thing
I
that
haven't
we
thought
got.
about that.
What kind of dog?
Oh, yeah,
Double O
that's
good boy.
just biting ankles. What dog would it be though?
So it'd have to be a smooth looking animal, but not too dumb looking. I'm thinking like a.
A lab.
Nah, labs are
Nah.
too friendly looking. Has to have a bit of an edge. So it can't be
Doberman.
like.
An Alsatian or something like that.
Doberman would be a bad guy. I think you always see Dobermans
What
as
were the
bad
dog?
guys.
What,
Yeah.
what were the dogs in Resident Evil? Were they Dobermans?
They were Dobermans,
Yeah.
yeah. But they were always bad guys.
What about a Rottweiler? Is that too chunky? Does it need to be a little bit more unsuspecting?
That would be like Jason Statham kind of dog, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Daniel Craig was a bit of a fucking
Oh, he
hench
did it on
machine.
stunts
eh?
as well. But then you got to go back to like who's the guy before that?
Roger Moore, you're gonna get a poodle to be James Bond.
Yeah,
A poodle.
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce
What
Brosnan.
kind of dog
A
he was?
growling poodle.
Pierce Brosnan would be like one of those like regal looking Scotty dogs and just cutting a bit.
Yeah, he's coming. He's done some good films since then.
He looks like he's up for a bit of banter.
Who? Pierce
Pierce
Brosnan.
Brosnan. Like anytime I see him now, he's like a proper silver fox these days.
I haven't seen him in ages.
He's aged well.
He has.
It's
He
like
was
a
a
fine
pure
wine.
dick in Mrs. Doubtfire though.
Yeah. It was a
was he in
drive-by fruiting.
Was he in that?
He was like
Yeah.
the
stepdad
stepdad.
kind of guy. Yeah.
Oh, no one likes stepdads.
No. He
I'm a
killed a vet.
stepdad.
Do you want to talk about it, man? You're all right. No.
It's still bad.
We also did not a poll, but because we're trying to do one poll a week, trying to switch it up on social media a bit. But how do you like your whiskey? Do you drink whiskey, Sam, at all? No.
On my birthday.
On your birthday? Why? Oh, you
I don't really like drinking.
Oh, okay, cool. What kind of whiskey?
Hibiki.
Hibiki. Oh, all right.
Favorite Japanese whiskey.
Oh,
yeah,
I haven't
favorite.
tried that. Can you get it around here?
Yeah, then you do it.
Oh,
plug,
I'm
yeah.
diving in head fucking first.
See, I'm not a big
It's
whiskey guy.
expensive. Though.
Is it? Oh, no, I'm not
I
diving
think
in.
it was one of my friend's birthday. I bought me and my girlfriend a drink, and I thought all in total it comes to like £30 or something, like for 2 drinks. And I was like, what?
Japanese whiskey's kind of rare, isn't it?
Yeah. You can buy it in that wine shop. In Perth.
Venue gives me a
Yeah,
fear,
it is.
especially when I'm drunk. If you've got like your bank card and you're just hitting contactless all night, and the next day you
That's
get
the
that
dangerous thing.
anxiety.
That's
Oh.
trouble.
Maybe Chopstick 69 could find something out in the Far East and bring it back for us on
Oh,
Some Chinese, Japanese whiskey.
Yeah, that'd be good. It's probably be in Japan
I don't know,
in the
man.
next 10 minutes.
She bought that fucking Baiju last night. I don't think I've trust. Like one of our listeners, Claire, she lives in Beijing. And she came on the show last year and she brought rakes of weird Chinese snacks.
I watch a guy on YouTube like that. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Just random snacks. You get sent ones. From
Some of
all over
them
the
were
world.
alright, some of them were straight up just weird. And then she gave us this shit that's pretty much just lighter fuel called Baiju, and it is fucking burny.
Like 80% proof.
I was having a bad night and we were recording one day and I just was sipping it from the bottle.
I
It
might
was,
nailed like half a little bottle and was just like,
it was not nice.
start getting loose.
It's like
all the feedback?
Sailor Strength rum.
Yeah,
Never again.
Most of the people said a little bit of water. A lot of comments on here. A lot of feedback on that particular post.
that
Of
say
course,
about our
having to do with
listeners?
alcohol. Yeah. Connor Suitmaker said no ice, cut with iron brew. That's a sin. Can't
See,
do that.
You mix bourbon, but I don't think you mix whiskey.
Nah, I can't do that.
But I'm not a big whiskey drinker. I don't know if it's one of those, is it not an acquired taste?
You're supposed to only put like one piece of ice and then water, droplets of water. I know that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have like one glass of whiskey, have it neat, then put a drop of water in it. It tastes completely different. And then leave it 5 minutes, completely different after that.
Maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe I
I'll
need to,
try it
maybe I need
tonight
to
when
invest
I
some
get in.
time. Is that because Connie got used to your midweek drinking habits yet?
She has, yeah. She can bob and weave now too. It's crazy. She's.
You'd be fucking brave enough.
I know. She fucking wiped me right out.
You see her like on her Instagram, she's all doing like the acrobatics and shit. I reckon she would just swing from the light fixture and clean you the fuck out.
She's sturdy. Yeah,
Remember,
she's
I
like
heard-
Catwoman.
Oh, you can't call birds sturdy. They don't like that.
No, she's sturdy in a good way though. Like,
yeah,
yeah. She's just all that walking with the dogs. No, she's got a nice firm base.
see
That's
her
what I like
doing
about her.
Solid core.
Yeah, that's
I get to
it.
see her like hitting Mike with like a Hurricane Rana. Mind one of them.
Ah, yeah. I hope she does.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
I'm sorry.
Look, you looked at the board. Like, this isn't on the board.
This isn't on the list of things.
This is all off the cuff. I'm not even started speaking to Sam yet.
No, I know.
I'm just
On-
enjoying it.
Sam, yo,
Hello.
Matthias.
Hello.
we've known each other for about 2 years now, and I had to actually ask you how to pronounce your surname on the way in.
Because no one knows.
Matthias.
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 Where's that? What is that?
I think it's Welsh.
Oh.
Well,
Ironically.
can I ask you about it? Because I love, like, we sent Sam the pre-interview, and my favourite thing was we asked the question, where are you from? And you put, made in Italy, raised in Newcastle.
Yeah, I'm a bit all over the place.
That's a pizza I want to eat.
Does Newcastle do?
It's got brown ale as a sauce.
I heard a thing about brown ale was apparently, like, they had to change the recipe up years ago because, like, minors were going mental drinking it.
Oh, it makes you fight your mum.
Really? Is it like the
bad.
Buckfast
Yeah.
of the North of
Oh,
England?
100%.
Yeah, is it really?
Yeah, Americans love it.
Brown ale.
You see it all over the place in like TV shows in America. I think who was it last time? I think someone posted a thing about what's that thing about the nerds?
Huh?
That TV show?
Tuna Fat.
No, the American one.
Burniston.
Revenge of the Nerds?
No, that's a really good film.
The American.
is.
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory is the
Oh,
one.
okay.
I've never seen it. Well,
Neither have
my
I.
ex used to watch it, but it's on the background. But, they drink brown ale constantly, apparently.
Oh, all right.
And at work, I have like all my razor blades going in a brown ale bottle just to kind of remind myself why I don't drink it.
What does it taste like?
Heaven. That's what I remember. I haven't drank it in a long time.
You only remember the first mouthful, and then after that, it's just violence.
Gone.
There was one night when it was my first night out in Newcastle, and I had nothing to eat because I thought it was definitely the best thing to do.
Yep.
And I remember drinking one brown ale bottle, then another one, and then probably about third, fourth, and just every club we went to, and then somehow ended up in a club, and then on the floor, and then at home. I don't remember anything after that.
Really?
Like anything in between, yeah.
Went out in Newcastle once, and like we were on a stag do.
You survived?
Just. It was like we were standing at the bar, and there was like bottles of champagne behind the bar. I was like, "How much are they?" She's like, £10. I was like, "Cool, hey, one of them."
It's not champagne, mate.
No, it definitely wasn't.
That's
but the thing is,
urine.
I thought but they handed me this fucking proper thick glass bottle. He's like, "Do you want a glass?" I was like, "No." And like, all right, on you go then. And then they just let me cut about the dance floor with this giant thick bottle of champagne. I
That's
was like,
not safe.
This is dangerous.
By the way, You'll Fight Your Mother, leader in the clubhouse for episode title. Is everyone
You'll
cool
fight
with that?
your mother.
Yeah.
I like that. That's
All right, cool.
Like
Nice.
anyone's mum.
that might take it. That might tip it. I'll
fight anyone's mum.
fight anyone's. I wish we could go back and just soundbite Andy Mack's one-liners.
I know.
You can make ultimate, that's ultimate phrasings there.
Soundboard.
Yeah.
I wish either.
I'd
nonsense.
download. I'd
It's just
pay
nonsense,
$1.99
man.
for an Andy Mack soundboard.
I wish neither of us were so useless. We could probably edit like all these things together and have all the Andy Mack stuff in one place.
I just want everything Andy Mack says printed. Like,
You didn't. You didn't want any of that. You don't want any of that.
pickled.
Speaking of,
My favourite one. Someone was talking about this the other day. He looks like I've already battered him. It's
Yeah.
a personal favourite of mine.
It is true, though.
I was about Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen, was it not?
No, it was Andrew Lloyd Webber.
oh yeah, it was
Battered.
Angela.
Like, he's
Battered.
absolutely, he looks like he's been on the Brunels. Do you know what I mean?
And his mall's got the better of him.
Have you ever had a brown ale?
Oh yeah, I like
Yeah.
a brown ale. Like Newcastle brown ale
Nuki
is always
Brown.
like.
Oh yeah,
Nuki
I've had that
Brown's
before.
always,
Okay, yeah.
Always a classic.
Yeah.
like,
It reminds
slip
me of the old Newcastle strip. That's like one of the first few strips I can
R.I.P.
remember.
with that big oval
Aye,
sort of logo
Newcastle
on it.
brown right in the middle.
Mid-90s
Alan Shearer
job.
with his
I remember
hand in
they don't even make it in Newcastle anymore.
there. No?
Do they not?
No.
That's terrible.
Where do they make it now?
I don't know, somewhere stupid like Leeds or something like that. I'm not saying Leeds is stupid, I like Leeds a lot. But, it's not Newcastle, is it?
I like a brown ale though.
Not the real North.
It's like
North
Game of
remembers.
Thrones.
Yeah.
The North remembers.
I always say
They
that
do.
people from Newcastle are just English people who can't hate the English. I remember someone said that to me once. I think it wasn't actually a Geordie that said it to me.
Do you guys get offended when like the people from Northern England call like themselves Northerners? Because they're not really Northerners,
Just
right?
laugh.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Very good.
You
Bob.
hear the accent, it's like, oh god, not again.
Anyway,
Speaking of soundboards, I know we're kind of going on a tangent here.
I'm
But,
into
the Bodega Boys podcast I mentioned before, they have a soundboard. Just a fan made it. Just put all like the most commonly things said on the podcast. And there's one I've been saying for about the last, well, it was 72 hours, but I had to stop yesterday because Connie threatened my life. It was this one. Oh, it's not gonna play.
It's a fraud, it's a fraud, it's a fraud!
So imagine me just like dancing around my house, shirtless probably. It's a fraud, it's a fraud, it's a fraud. She's ready to sick her dog on me, like, go get him, kill him.
She's just immediately regretting asking you to move in.
Yeah. Why did I do it? Why did I
Come here
do
with
it?
your kids and your annoying fucking sayings.
She had her mom up yesterday probably talking about it. It's like, how do we get him out?
No, I found out yesterday that Chuff doesn't like the word tolly. And
Tolly?
apparently I say it all the time.
What's a toll? Is that a shit?
It's a shit. I'm away
Okay.
for a tolly. I quite
See,
like that
I'm
word.
still learning all this stuff. I get questioned
too.
about it all the time at work. It's like, what does this mean? It's like, oh, no, I fucking do.
Pop quiz.
Yeah.
How long have you been in Scotland?
Oh God. 2013.
2013. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
And what brought you north?
My
Look at the
ex.
tangent
Your
you're saying
son's
in the
mom.
interview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We moved-
Smooth segue back
Nice.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, we were together like 6 months and I moved in. It's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Love it.
I have a
Alright.
son now, so it's great.
That's good. Yeah. It's a
Worked out well.
product of love, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yes, there you go.
Well, we lived in Glasgow. That's my favourite.
I like Glasgow. Where'd you stay in Glasgow?
Strathbungo,
Okay.
the posh end.
Proper
How do you-
Scottish name, eh?
Strathbungalow.
Strathbungo.
You got to heat-butt someone after you say that name. Ah!
Fucking hell, that was almost no bad.
How do you find like the Glaswegian people compared to Perth?
I have to be very
Perthheads.
careful because my girlfriend's parents are, well, family's all Glaswegian. I love them.
Yeah, me too.
I love Glasgow.
Yeah.
They're just totally different type of people.
It was Kevin Bridges once said it was voted one of the most dangerous cities in the UK, and the same week voted the friendliest place in Scotland. So you're either going to get stabbed or get a fish supper bought for you. Best one of it too. Right, so you moved up here. So we're going to you've given us a list of jobs. So we're going to the one I know you best for. So you're a barber.
Yeah.
List of jobs.
Yeah.
You gave us two, so we'll do this one first. So how did you get into barbering?
To be fair, it was just something I walked past the shop and I went, oh, they're looking for an apprentice. And then my son's mom, she was with me. She was like, yeah, you should do it. And I was like, yeah, why not? And then I just went in. I was like, look, I'm interested in cutting hair. Like I've never done it before. I've shaved my head a few times. And I was like, is that enough experience? Like, yeah, why not? But no, it was great.
What was the name of the place?
Rebel.
Rebel. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
They were really nice. Really, really good shop.
Is in Glasgow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Union
So
Street.
how long were you apprentice for?
Oof. 2 years in total? No, probably about a year and a half in total. Because I moved shops. But
So I think we touched on this with Brandon and Grant. It was a while ago when they were on. But were you surprised at like the level of work that went into a haircut? Because
Yeah.
just from like speaking to you guys and speaking to Grant with the barber school and stuff, and like when I was there with the students getting my haircut, they were talking about like sections and
Oh,
how to
yeah.
work the fade and different techniques. So did that come as a bit of a shock to you?
yeah, completely. Different hair types, different colour,
Can the
hairlines,
Can
everything.
the colour affect it?
I mean, someone with really dark hair can't. I don't know. It's weird. Someone with blonde hair can't get the same haircut as someone with really, really dark hair. It's like someone who's got blonde hair brings on a Zayn Malik for. It's like I'm not going to do that because you can't copy that haircut. I mean, you can do something very similar, but the hair color, say like skin fades, especially, you're not really going to get the same outcome from someone with really, really, really thick dark hair. It's just someone who's got really thin blonde hair. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
I see what you mean. Yeah.
I mean, it looked like pure bald up to the top because they
Yeah.
yeah. quite fine.
Yeah, so you just have to like, I don't know, I wing it most of the time. I feel bad saying that, but
Well, no, I think we talked about this before. Is that you appreciate like I know from like going into the shops with you guys before and like saying I want this, and then you just taking one look at my head and going, no, you didn't.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So like you have to be able to imagine a certain amount of creativity to say, right, I can't do that, but like you say, I can do something similar.
you have to tell people that sometimes you're just being silly. Like, I don't know,
In
someone
a
who's-
roundabout way.
Yeah, without being too
Get the
harsh
fuck out of
about
my
it,
chair.
but it's like someone's coming in with like quite thin hair on top, and they want like, I don't know, like a slick back with a side part. And it's like that's not going to look the same as David Beckham,
Yeah.
or like I said, Zayn Malik, or whatever. You just have to like tell them, but you can't just say like you're going bald, dude. Like
Well,
sometimes
as somebody
people
who's
do
going
depend-
bald,
yeah, and
I would like to be told. Yeah, no, I told a story a couple of weeks ago about my barber. Well, this is probably back when I was
I
like
mean, that was your life coach before.
my
Andy.
life coach before Andy. Yeah, he was the original
Did
nipper.
a shit job. Eh?
And I was like, yeah, I want to just grow it out because I want to get this. And he was like, nah, don't do that. And I was like, okay. But you take that because, this person
Yeah.
looks at heads all day. So why wouldn't I take his advice,
It depends on how friendly you are with someone. Like, I wouldn't tell someone who just literally in my chair for one time is going, dude, you're bald as fuck.
Yeah.
But if it's like one of my clients I've been doing for 2 years and was like, this is the time. Now is the time.
Yeah.
Just shave it.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me.
Is it?
Nah, I was
You
just,
feel better about it,
I was
though.
just sick of fucking slicking it back every day. I save myself so much time.
Oh, dude, I've loved having a shaved head. Every 6 months I'll be like, yeah, man, I'm going to grow my hair out. And I'll go to certain length and go, fuck this.
Why did I do it?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck
I'm
this.
exactly the same. Since I shaved, I went, this is great.
Yeah.
I don't need to worry about it. I
No.
never have to think about it. I can put on a hat and not worry about taking off the hat. Oh, is my hair all fucked up? I can wear, do you know what I mean? That
Yeah.
just flexibility. You're just like, you never think about
No.
it again.
The thing is, it suits every occasion. Doesn't matter if you're dressing smart, if you're dressing casual, your hair just fucking fits.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. I love
So,
it.
so like I work with like my day job is like a social media. So I follow like a lot of different social media, like social media manager accounts on Twitter and Facebook. Do barbers have stuff like that? Like, do you like actively search out things to kind of make you be a better barber, or do you kind of you do?
Yeah,
So
like-
what are some of the things that you look at regularly to say like, all right, I can do this when I go to work next time, or I can do that?
There's a lot of videos on YouTube. I'm not going to lie, it's just the best thing for. Uppercut Deluxe post out specific haircuts that suit different hair types or different products that they have. So it's like if it's slick back, you'll have like a slick product. Or like I used to really, really like, I think it was that Monster Hold. It was like really oily. It took 3 days to wash out your hair. But it's not the same as like someone with really short hair would have like a messy on top. But I don't know, it just depends on your ability to see it and go, oh, I've not been doing this, but I can change that one little bit to make my haircut better.
Yeah.
So is it almost like, so say you said earlier, like someone will ask for something, you say I could do something similar. You'll be able to like refer back to something you've seen and be able to use a different style or a different technique
Yeah.
to actually give them what they're looking
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, it's just by chance, really.
for. How
Depending on.
good's your that looks awesome face when it looks shit?
I'm like, oh, yeah, that
You
looks good.
perfected it.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm really into that, dude. It's just like, they look at it and go, is that look good? And it's like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Smashing.
No problem. Yeah. Next time I'm going to shave your hair off. But
Do you feel that your unique appearance helps you gain customers?
I'm really surprised it doesn't turn them away, to be honest.
No, it wouldn't now. Maybe 30 years ago, maybe it would have. I
Yeah.
think now,
I think
me and you,
I think it's a shock.
I think if I was cutting hair, they'd be like, "This fucking guy doesn't have any tattoo." I'm going to him.
I think if like, see if like on eShop doesn't have a shop front. So like when they come in, they go, oh, fuck, look at this guy.
yeah,
And I've seen, it's really funny because the way the window is, I'm like, my mirror is directly in front of the door. So I can be looking in the mirror, cutting someone's hair, and I see someone's head pop around the corner of the window going, nah, you're right. I'm just walking out. Just to see where it is because
Yeah.
there's, I don't know. It's weird.
That's
But
I know because we've known each other for a couple of years now from when you worked in Badlands and stuff. And like the first time you see you got quite a striking appearance with the tattoos and shit.
Yeah.
And I think people can, like, wrongly so, you take an initial judgment of someone. But then after being in your presence for like 5 minutes, like, you're the most huggable man I've ever met in my life.
I like playing off the whole pissed off guy, but I'm just too lazy to deal with shit. You know, like it's nice. Ideally, I'd like being left alone, but I don't know. I'm just too lazy to deal with people. That's why. I think that's what it is.
We should describe a little bit because there may not be people. There may be people who listen to the show that may not be on Facebook that'll see a picture of us. If you're happy to take a picture with us later,
Yeah.
So you have a couple of tattoos. You have barbed wire under your right eye. What's on your left eye? It's like a little
it's my
lightning
symbol
bolt.
in Nordic.
Oh, okay.
So I've got
That's
quite
cool.
a few Viking tattoos.
Tattoos on his neck, head, forehead, covered in tattoos. So, but we'll take a picture. We'll put it up on the Facebook page.
So, like, we'll talk about the tattoos. When did you get your first tattoo?
I was 17. I shouldn't have done this. It's very illegal.
What was your first one?
Oh,
If my mum's listening, it was in a shop, but realistically, it was with my friends in my bedroom.
oh, in your bedroom.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really
Too many
bad.
brown ales after.
No, just stupid. Just thought, yeah, I want to be able to do this. And it's actually one of the guys who I used to hang out with in the tattoo shop. Like, just fucking buy a tattoo kit off eBay. And thinking back, it was the fucking worst thing I've ever done.
Which
It
one
was
was
stupid.
it? Which tattoo was it?
I just did my legs.
Oh,
Just
okay.
stupidly on my leg. I mean, I did my research and I'd clean everything, you know, like.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
when
was
my
it
mum was at
super
work.
stupid?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was super stupid. Like,
But it wasn't as stupid as it could have been.
no, it could have been a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah.
I could have got diseases.
Sepsis.
Yeah, there could have been diseases involved, you know. It's like the worst thing people do is just like you still see it, like no gloves, not wrapping everything, needles dirty, like
Fidget talked about this when she was on the other week. She's like, it's
scary.
It's difficult now because you can make work look so good online that people don't tend to think about, oh, that's a cheaper tattoo. Fuck, I'll get that. But it's not as renowned, but I think I suppose she says her biggest bugbear was folk just doing a couple of drawings, sticking it up online and calling themselves a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
So
I got the shit kicked out of me in my apprenticeship.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I got it bad in me when I was younger. Just proper the way to do it, you know.
So when did you start tattooing? I take it that was before barbering.
Yeah, back in Newcastle, I worked for a couple of guys who opened a shop, and because I tattooed a ship on my leg, they're like, "Oh yeah, that looks quite good. Do you want to be an apprentice?" I was like, "Yeah, fuck, why not? It'll be alright." But things that are cool thing to do.
Honestly,
I've always wanted to do it. I've always been. My dad was covered in tattoos, which my mum hated them. Like the idea of being a tattooist, my mum was. I actually said to her, "I was like, Mum, I'm going to be an apprentice," and she's like, "That's the worst thing you could have done." I was like, "Would you rather me be a heroin dealer?" She was like, she took a while. To
How much money you're gonna be making?
I know, and I was now I'm saying I'm getting back into it. And she's like, "Oh, you need to tattoo me," and I was like, "Fuck you!" Like I went through shit.
Hipster.
Yeah, I had to hide my tattoos, man. Like I had to hide a lot of them from my grandparents, my
Lot of
family.
hats and-
Yeah. I went from wearing like shorts in the house to wearing joggers,
Yeah.
and then to wearing a vest or wearing a t-shirt because they didn't know I was tattooed.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad.
Never bumped into you coming out of the shower or anything?
It was one time. I didn't know what. Like my mum came and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like covering myself. I was like, "Oh my god, I've got my chest tattooed." So they pulled I was like literally like up to my neck with a towel. I was like, "Yeah, you know, I'm occupado." And she never said anything. I thought it was it. And then it was on my 18th birthday. My mum was like, "I know you're tattooed." I was like, where? And she was like, "It's on your shoulder." I was like, "No, it's not. It's way bigger than you think it is, and it's on my chest." But then she's been fine with it ever since. I mean, I know when she's pissed off when she doesn't talk about them. So every time I get like a new one, like my faced ones, she
Just
doesn't
doesn't
speak
mention
about.
it.
No, she doesn't mention them. When there's other ones, my sister will be like, "Yeah, that's really nice." Mum will say, "Yeah, that's really nice as well." And I'll hear it from my sister. She'll be like, "Mum's not happy about that." Like I just got my forehead done to cover up my really bad hairline, but to me it's like the perfect fit, and it's like my favorite tattoo, I think.
Yeah.
But my mum still hasn't mentioned it at all.
So did you used to like do a lot of drawing before you got into tattooing? Were you always just like a doodler or?
In high school, I think, yeah. I mean, I can't really remember most of it, but I don't know why my memory's so fucking bad, so bad. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. I thought it was like a drunk story or something.
No.
Just drank all through high
just in
school?
high
Nope,
school.
just didn't care.
And I always knew that I wanted to be it. I don't know why. I just always wanted to be a tattooist. I had in my head, I was like Miami Ink, fucking New York Ink, all that shit. But it's nowhere near as glamorous as they put it on there. It's a lot of like